A body has been discovered! After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
We had no time to react. We heard that announcement. That new announcement. That announcement we didn't think we would hear. But it confirmed what we all saw on that stage. The fact, the reality, that Mari, the ultimate pianist, had been murdered right before our own eyes. She's dead.
What? What the hell? What? This wasn't supposed to happen, guys.
What happened?
Stop stuffing your face, you fat ass! Someone just died! So she's... Fiore, don't look!
How did this happen? Junior, how... I don't know. What's all this?
Guys, what happened? The lights in the storage room went out, and...
That announcement... And... Guys...
What happened? I just went in the storage room, the lights went out, what happened?
We don't know, but... Mari's dead. Is that what that announcement was about? I think a body was discovered? No, this can't be.
No, she can't be dead. No. Quick, Zilla perform CPR. Bitch, I don't think CPR is gonna help when she is stabbed.
Guys, what was all the commotion? What happened in here? Like, the lights went out, and then when they came back on, Mari was dead. No. How could this have happened on my watch? This couldn't have happened.
Well, it did, so you're kind of bad at your job.
Shut you, child! Why this happened?
I'll tell you why it happened.
Huh? It's you! Yes, hello. I'll tell you why this happened. It's because one of us murdered her.
What? That's completely insane! None of us would murder Mari!
You say that, and yet, as I see it, her corpse is standing right over there. Well, laying right over there.
What the hell are you even doing here, Ludwig?
He came by just a few minutes ago before I heard all that commotion in here. But... No one killed her. This has to be Monokuma's doing.
I'm so sorry to disappoint you all, but... This was not my doing. Little Miss Mari was murdered by one of you. Oh no, it's you. The Care Bear's back.
Monokuma, you! What? You're lying!
I bet you wish I were, but I'm not. It seems like one of you was the one who decided to start my game off, and they decided to kill Mari. One of you is the one to blame here, not me. No, that can't be right. No.
You're lying through your teeth, Bear.
What reason would I have to lie? I'm telling you the honest-to-God truth. What reason would you have to lie? Simple. The reason you have to lie is because you're just wanting us to fight amongst each other when you're the one who actually killed Mari. Listen, little Miss Bowtie, or Bow, or whatever. I'm not the one who did this. One of you did. One of you is the murderer here. One of you gave in to despair and gave in and slashed Mari's neck.
No, you're lying. He's telling the truth. Stop being delusional, you dumbass. You need to shut up.
This is like a prank gone wrong. Yeah. I have a question, though. Now that someone's actually killed, does that mean the killer gets to leave? Mimi, why would you ask that? I'm just asking. We don't know how this game works. For all we know, there's a twist to it. After all, remember what he said when we first met him after our first day? He said there were some things he was hiding from us. Sharp-witted one you are, Miss Fashionista. But you are indeed right. There is more that the killer has to do in order to escape. You didn't think the killer, all they had to do was just kill someone and then just leave. No. They have to get away with it. Bitch, I don't know about you, but I think the killer has already gotten away with it. They turned off the lights somehow and stabbed her. There's no way we can find out who did this. Yes, you can if you investigate. Investigate for what? Why, the class trial, of course.
Class trial? What the hell is that?
Oh, that's right. I should probably give you the rundown on it. But first, I think I'll give you the rest of the rules that you all were supposed to get. But Karen interrupted me, so I didn't give you them. But now I'm glad I didn't, because now this is going to be even more disrespectful. Sending rules now.
We all got updated rules on our e-handbooks. We all saw them. What are these new rules?
Executed?
What does executed mean?
When you're holding it upside down in two, it means death. You know, like what almost happened to you? Monokuma, I think we need some more, in-depth explanation of these rules. Oh, don't worry, Mr. Magalore. I am perfectly fine with explaining them. I guess I should anyway, since I owe you it. Let's start off with the body discovery announcement. As stated in the rules, once a corpse is discovered by 3 or more people who are not the culprit, it will ring off. After which, it will all call you to report to the site of the body. Once a body has been discovered and everyone has reconvened in the area in which you need to start investigating in, the investigation will start. The investigation period is when you're given a certain amount of time to investigate the crime scene, but not just the crime scene, anywhere you think is relevant to the case. Collect evidence and all that other junk. Collect testimonies and such. Once your investigation time is up, however, you will all make your way over to the trial elevator down the hall, in which it will take you down below ground to the trial underground, and where the class trial will begin.
A trial? Like a court trial?
Something like that, Little Miss Pearl.
Okay, but what happens in the class trial? Does it... the rules state it?
It's pretty much what's said in the rules. Essentially, the class trial is a battle in which the spotless, the remaining non-killers, fight against the culprit, aka the blackened, in the case. Using the evidence and testimonies and such, you will put together pieces of evidence, debates, and, clash with each other on who you believe the culprit is. Once you have all come to a definitive conclusion, you will put it all to a majority vote on who you believe the blackened is. If you succeed in guessing the blackened correctly, then everyone will continue their communal school life here at Hope Street Academy, and the blackened alone will be punished. However, if the culprit successfully fools all of you and you go all incorrectly, the blackened will get off scot-free and will be able to graduate. And the failing party, aka the spotless, will be punished instead. And those are the rules of the class trial. So this punishment thing really is execution?
That's what it said in the rules, dumb infant.
Wait, hold on. Let me get this straight. If we vote incorrectly on who we think the culprit is, the jury gets punished? That is not how a court system works. Listen, little Pearl, I know you've been in a courtroom thousands of times before, but this is how I run my courtroom, and that's how it works. You didn't really think the killer would just be able to get out of here just by killing someone. No. They have to earn it. They are not allowed to just walk out of here scot-free without trying, proving their drive to want to actually escape. And now, that killer is one of you!
No, this can't be! Lying, dumb bear!
This is insane! We're not doing this!
Yeah, yes, I'm eating. Woman, you need to actually just shut up.
Oh, really? And what are any of you gonna do about it?
I'll show you what we're gonna do about it! Link!
What are you doing, you little pixie goblet?
I may be just the ultimate swordsman, but I'm also the hero of Hyrule, and these are my classmates. I will not allow you to have us participate in this sadistic game.
Link, get away from him! You saw what happened to Karen!
Yeah, dude, you can get seriously hurt. It was a miracle Karen survived getting kicked into the oblivion.
Squeeze me.
Ha! Right. I'm not some ultimate Karen. I can survive a hit. So do your worst, Monokuma. We're not playing this stupid game.
I really didn't want to have to do this. I thought after Karen, none of you would try a stunt like this. But maybe I should have been harsh on her. After all, I think you guys need to learn who's really in charge.
What did you just do? What do you mean?
What?
Link? No! No!
No! Holy shit! Is he okay? Is he alive? Bitch, he got shot through the head. There's I don't know how many, there's a clean hole through his fucking skull. No, he's dead. He's not breathing. He's gone. This is bad.
Oh, he's dead? Good. He was annoying.
Do you have no shame?
No.
Why did you do that?
Answer us. Why?
Well, because he broke a rule. Violence against Headmaster Monokuma is strictly forbidden. I thought I made that perfectly clear when Karen attacked me. I didn't kill her then because the killing game had just started. It'd be a shame to lose a potential victim, especially someone as annoying as her. However, that was just my warning. If any of you chose to do that again, I would have no choice but to promptly execute you. And as you can see,
Poor little Linky Poo was the result of that issue.
this can't be happening. Why is this all happening? No. If it's a shame, if you were all civil about this, you all could have made it to the trial. But sadly now I have to prepare another portrait. You'll see what that means in a bit. But hey, look on the bright side. I'll give you a little info now that I actually had to make my move. You can rest easy assured in your suspicions about Link at least. He was not the culprit in this case.
You're fine with just confirming that?
Why not? If he was the culprit, I would have just let him go through the trial. And if he passed, I still would have executed him for breaking a rule. In a way, you can say I spared more of your lives. But you may rest assured, he is not the killer. Oh, also, I'm sending you something that might help you in your investigation. There we go. Check your check your e-handbooks.
We had no choice but to look at what Monokuma sent us. What he did? Monokuma file? What on earth is this?
I won't explain that much since we're wasting precious investigation time. But I know most of you have never solved murders before. So this is more like a case file that police people get when, there's a dead body. So you'll be given that after every body that's found, if there is one after this, because who knows if you'll pass the class trial. Anyway, your investigation time has now begun. I wouldn't waste time after all. Like I said, you only have a limited amount of time to solve this case and investigate. And then it's all class trial, baby. Boo, boo, boo!
Well, at the very least, we can rule out the pixie goblin in the case of Miss Mori's murder.
Are you actually just gonna go through with this?
And you're not?
Well, no, but...
I suggest you do if you want to live. But then again, maybe that would be beneficial to my interest.
Why? Because you're the killer?
I never said that. But just think about this. If you want to live, you must investigate. I will bid you adieu. Ludwig, where are you going? Oh, Junior. I'm investigating elsewhere. If you need me for anything, just come find me.
So, now what do we do?
I guess we have no choice.
What?
Tails, what do you... I don't want to do this, guys, but Ludwig was right. If we want to survive to see tomorrow, we have to figure out what happened to Mari. We have to figure out who killed her, how she died, everything.
Which means we all have to investigate, right?
Y'all do that. I'm just gonna eat.
Oh my god, you're actually just so insensitive. Well, what do you think? What should we do?
Tails is right. Junior! I don't want to think about it either, Joseph. But we have to do it. You're right. Let's get started. The faster we get this done with, the faster we can live to see tomorrow. I really never want to see another dead body again.
Again?
I don't want to talk about it.
But where do we start?
I say we all investigate to our own accord, but I suggest we all listen to that autopsy report. Junior, do you mind reading it out loud for all of us? Sure. Here, take a quick look before I read it out. Okay, everyone got a look? I'm gonna read it. The victim in this case was Mari, the ultimate pianist. The victim's body was found on the gym stage at 6:31 p.m. The time of death is roughly around 6:30 p.m. The cause of death seems to be a stab wound to the side of the neck. Death was near instant. The victim has also suffered blunt force trauma to the side of the face and neck. That's such a terrible way to go.
Maybe she didn't suffer that much, it seems. Maybe she'll have a better life next time.
Alright, I guess we should take all this information into account.
So now what do we do?
Maybe we should all split up into groups and also take a look at the body. That way, none of us are just all stuck together doing one thing.
I thought they said that we don't need to find Link's body.
Bitch, I think he means Mari's body. Actually, I can help with that. I'm the ultimate researcher. Part of that research is I can do autopsies. I have some background in forensics.
You do? That'd be great, Magalore.
Hold on a minute. How do we know little beanie boy here isn't the culprit? He could be giving us false information or mess up the body. Yeah, she has a point. Fiore, calm down. I don't think he'll do that.
Well, then the solution is simple. Someone just needs to watch over Magalore. Is that okay?
I guess anyone will do.
Fine, I'll help.
Baby Mario, are you sure?
I'm fine with it. Don't worry.
Come on, Magalore.
Alright, I'll do the autopsy with Baby Mario watching me. I'll get to you soon.
In the meantime, all of us should split up into groups and investigate.
I'm gonna go look over here.
Come on, Fiore, come look with me. Groups my ass, I'm out of here.
I'm gonna go check the kitchen.
What I'm doing here, I'm leaving.
Really?
I think I'm gonna look over here.
Well, I guess it's time to investigate. Hey, Junior, you want us to help you? Really? Yeah, of course. We're friends, dude. Thank you, guys. If it makes this any easier, I believe you're not the killers. Thanks. No mention it. Alright, but we gotta get serious now. Let's start looking for clues. Something I noticed immediately was this mess. Huh? Yeah, you're right. And this sandbag. Huh? A sandbag? Yeah, there are a couple in the backstage for, like, you know, stage stuff and stuff. I saw them when we were, you know, setting up for the stage. I see. What's this, though? I don't know. This wasn't here before we all came in for dinner and then came here. It appeared out of nowhere. That's awfully suspicious. I know, I didn't think about it at the time. Seems like a cloth of sorts and a skateboard. Wait a minute, Joseph, didn't you say you lost this skateboard? I did, I swear. I didn't even know that was there. Joseph, tell us the truth. Did you not know this was here? I swear to God, I'm not the culprit. No, I didn't know that was there. I legitimately thought I lost my skateboard. And I can't be the culprit. I was in the storage room when the blackout happened. But that's closer to the stage. Guys, come on! Boo, calm down. I don't think he's the killer. But, Joseph, you have to understand how suspicious this makes you look. I know, but please, just believe me for a sec. Okay, Joseph, we'll listen to you for now. But, wait a minute. The skateboard's upside down. It looked more like a table, but maybe it was flipped over. Yeah, I guess so. If you flip it over, it would look like how we saw when we entered. Wait, now that you mention it, if you flip this over... What is it, Boo? I just noticed something. This skateboard is leaned up right in front of Mari. Hey, you're right. Do you think the skateboard could have something to do with her death? Maybe. But then again, the Monokuma file said she got stabbed to death. And there was blunt force trauma. And besides, the skateboard's all the way over here. The stage she was performing on is over there. How would the culprit do that? Speaking of how the culprit did stuff... Joseph, are you okay? What are you trying to do? I'm trying to lift this sandbag. They should mostly be behind the stage. However, none of us could move them because they're extremely heavy. So why was it right here? I don't know, but we should take this stuff into account. It could have something to do with the murder. Right. Oh, so guys, I wanted to ask, what happened when I went to the storage room? Well, Mari, after you went into the storage room, Mari started performing and... Wait. Mari was performing? Mimi was supposed to go on first. That's what most of us thought, but Mari was the one who went up first. That's odd. Why would she... Oh, never mind. Keep going. Well, after you went to the storage room and a bit after Mari started playing, all the lights in the gym went out. After which, we heard a weird swooshing sound and... a weird stab and a thud. Looking back on it, the stab must have been Mari. And then what happened next? After like a second or two after we heard all those noises, a spotlight on the stage went on and revealed Mari's body. And then all the lights in the gym just came on again. That's odd. Guess the killer must have turned off all the lights in the gym so that way we wouldn't see them do anything. Wait! We probably couldn't see anything. Boo! That's right, dude! You can see in the dark! You saw something, right? You saw the killer! You must have saw something! This is embarrassing. Huh? What? You can see in the dark, right? Yes, I can see in the dark, but, okay. Confession time. You know how, boos are sensitive to light? Yeah. Well, when the lights just flashed off, I kind of got a bit scared and I turned away from the stage and just was looking that way. What? Gosh darn it, Boo, you could have seen the crime! I know, I could have. And maybe if I did, we could know who the culprit is right away. But I got spooked by the light out of nowhere. Did you not see anything? Well, all I can say is, after the light went out, I heard the stab. I turned around and I did look at the stage. It looked like only Mari was on there and something fell on her. And the spotlight came on seconds later. Wait a minute. Something fell on her? But also, now that you mention that, the blackout only lasted for like around 30 seconds. How did the culprit do all of that and still... How in that short amount of time? I don't know, but Boo, thanks anyway. We'll take it into account. And the blackout too, right? We'll hold off on the blackout. For now, I'm gonna take Boo's testimony into account. Thanks, man. I just wish I could have done a bit better. Don't mention it. Well, I think that's all right here. Let's start getting some testimony. Maglore still hasn't looked at the body yet. Right. Iona's the closest. Let's go to her. Right.
Okay. It's still processing. Okay, we'll be fine.
Iona? We want to ask you a few questions, if that's okay.
Ooh, of course that's okay. I'm gonna do anything I can help you in the investigation.
What were you doing during the blackout?
Oh, well, I was kind of panicking. I was just trying to turn off my phone, or e-him, whatever this is.
Which reminds me, Iona, you seem to be quite attached to your e-handbook now, and it doesn't have a recording function.
Oh, well, that's a secret. I actually asked little Mr. Inventor to modify my handbook. He wasn't against the rules, so he did. So now it acts more like a recording camera.
Wait, Tails modified your e-handbook?
Yeah, he told me to keep it on the DL because he didn't want Monokuma and risking it, all that bad stuff.
So, it's a camera. That explains why it was floating and stuff like that.
Yeah, I was recording all before the party in the blackout.
Wait, so you probably caught the culprit? Really? That's amazing, Iono. Can you show us the footage?
Sadly, I don't think I can. I was only recording, to the side of me like this, right before the blackout, and I turned it off, a second after the blackout hit, and it doesn't even have night vision anyway to begin with, so I can't help you there. Plus, it's still processing. That's the drawback of Tails modifying the handbook. It takes a while for the stuff to process.
I see. But when it does process, can we see it?
It might take a while. We might even go through the trial with it, but, sure. I'll do anything to help.
Alright. I guess that's something. Thanks for the evidence.
Don't mention it, buckaroo! We're gonna catch this culprit in an electroweb. Just you wait.
Yeah, sure.
Do you have anything else you want to ask me?
Well, actually, it's mostly you and Joseph I want to ask. Huh? What is it? What is it, dude? Don't tell me you're suspecting me again. Not yet. I just have a question. Both of you were in charge of planning this get-together, this event. So, do you think someone involved in this could have something to do with it? I guess it's a possibility, but...
I don't think so.
That's a good question. After all, only a few of us were involved with this. Yeah, I know. Can you mind telling us who was involved with this, if possible? Well, I don't remember all the specifics. Do you, Iona?
Nah, I don't either. But no matter what, do you want to just know who was involved and not know any specifics?
I'm pretty sure we can ask anyone else who the specifics are, but can you just tell us who was in charge of anything, or who was involved with it, at least in a little bit? I guess, well, excluding Link with guard duty. Okay, that I think I can do. We can do that, right, Iono?
I think so.
So there was me and Iono for first off. And aside from Mari, there was Isabel. I definitely know she was involved.
Tails was involved with most of the stage stuff. That I do remember.
I'm pretty sure Magnor and Baby Mario were also in charge of the stage stuff as well.
Mimi was also there too. She was in charge of her performancing. Sayori was also helping, but I think she just mostly aside from performing, she mostly also started with cooking. And I think the only other one involved with this party was Karen.
I see. Is that everyone? I'm pretty sure, yeah. We can go over specifics and stuff when we're all together for the trial, I'm pretty sure, but yeah, I think that's everyone and what they were doing. If only Mario was here and we were investigating her body. She was the one who was headbutting everything.
Yeah.
I see. Thanks for the evidence.
Don't mention it, my Romeo.
Okay, well, is that it, Junior? Is that all you wanted to know? I think we're done here. Let's look elsewhere. Right. Later, Iono. See you in the trial.
Bye-bye!
I think we got a good bit of information already. Yeah, but not closely enough, right? Yeah, we still need to investigate a lot. You think the sweets could have been drugged or something? I don't think the sweets have anything to do with the case, Joseph. Yeah, no way. Oh, I was just thinking maybe she died via poisoning or something. Huh? Really? Why? I don't know. It's just, this all seems just really confusing. Just something I'm throwing out there. Where would someone even get poison? Maybe an allergic reaction? I don't know. You're right. The sweets don't have anything to do with the case. Let's just talk to some other people. Maybe they have evidence. All right, let's go over there. Right.
I told you I'm fine. I can investigate. Fiore, I don't want you to go look at those bodies. Please. I'm fine. I can help. God. Did you find anything as well? No, yeah, sorry.
Hey, you three. Do you mind if we ask you some questions? Yeah, we're gathering evidence.
Finally. Sure. Yes, ask away. We'll help in any way we can.
Right. So, we know Isabel was a party planner, but you two, what were you doing before and during the party?
I was near Pearl, unfortunately. What? No, nothing. But, yes. Fiore was with me before the party. I believe she was just wandering around the place. I was following her. Once in a long time. I just went back in my room after that.
I see. I don't think anything too noteworthy. What about you, Isabel? Did you notice anything out of the ordinary, like something missing?
I don't know. I was mostly just all confused with planning the party and such. With making sure everything goes in order. And I don't know why Mari went first. She was supposed to go last, and
that's a common denominator I've seen. Mari was supposed to go last, then Mimi was supposed to go first. But Mimi didn't go up first. It was Mari. That's something we'll have to investigate about, my friend. Anything else you can tell us?
Well, I think Tails, Magalore, and Baby Mario were in charge of the stage and stuff. And a bit of Iono's help too. Tails was also in charge of mostly the light.
I see. Do you remember anything about the blackout?
No, I was completely... still. I was just a bit spooked. I was completely terrified. I was scared. I don't like the dark.
Yeah, I think when we first figured that out, that pretty much confirmed it.
When you first figured it out?
Yeah.
Wait, what do you mean when you first figured it out? Remember, I guess they did say, like, when we first investigated that there was a switch breaker to the gym, but I thought it just turned off some lights. I didn't know it would turn off all the lights.
We thought we told you. I guess we didn't. Sorry.
Interesting. I'll keep that in mind. But I'm sorry, we don't have any other evidence to help you with.
It's fine. We're done here. Come on. Okay, we couldn't get any evidence from them. Got at least some of it, but nothing noteworthy or anything we can confirm right now. Yeah. I guess we still need to wait for Magalore to... Oh. Link. Why did this have to happen to him? You guys don't think Link... Monokuma said that it wasn't Link, Jr. Don't worry. Yeah. It's not him. But what if he had information that could have been relevant to the case? If that's the case, then Monokuma has the obligation to confirm it. Or tell us, at least. Yeah, maybe we can ask him about it in the trial. Don't worry, Link. Your death will go in vain. We'll find out who the mastermind is behind this game. And then we'll make sure that they'll pay. Come on, guys, let's go.
Okay, I believe I finished the autopsy report.
You have? Great. Come on, guys. So, you finished the autopsy report? Let's hear it.
With pleasure. from what I can say, it seems like the Monokuma file essentially just confirms what I've already investigated.
So there's nothing different? That's not entirely true.
Well, it does. That's both kind of true and not true.
What do you mean?
Well, the information does match up with the Monokuma file. It's kind of odd.
What is?
I don't know. Something just about this murder seems off to me. Specifically, the blunt force trauma to the side of her head, and how deep the wound is in her neck.
It did say that she died because of blunt force. Well, she didn't die because of blunt force. That blunt force was applied to her body. What could have caused it?
That's where we think we found this.
God, it's heavy.
We found a sandbag.
What?
We think this is what caused the blunt force.
What makes you say that?
Something that I actually pointed out.
Really? What is it?
Well, you see, we obviously saw Mari before she, passed. The sandbag wasn't there, but after her body was found, the sandbag was there. However, the sandbag was actually on top of her body. Which means it must have dropped on her, or something, or maybe it was, like, pushed into her.
Wait, Boo did say he saw something drop from the top stage. Could it be that someone was up there? Or maybe it was set off by something? I don't know. I think you're right. It could be a possibility.
Yeah, what I'm confused about is who could have lifted this thing? It's heavy as all hell. You are a child, but even me, I can barely lift it. Especially not that quickly. It would go noticed.
I see. Anything else to report in your autopsy report?
Sadly, no. I can confirm that she probably did die near instantly. So at least she didn't suffer much. But still, it's sad that she died.
This is just so wrong. Yeah, it really is. Why did this have to happen to Mari? Thanks for everything, you guys. We'll take it into account.
No problem. You're welcome.
Say, now that we're done with looking at the body, there is something I want to check. Oh god, the knife is in there.
You can remove it. I remove the knife.
Oh, okay. Oh god, it's bloody, it's bloody, it's bloody. Huh. What is it? This looks familiar. Familiar? Yeah, I think this is a kitchen knife.
Which means it probably came from the kitchen. As a party planner, I must inform you, Sayori was in the kitchen, mostly preparing the food. I think a few other people came in and out, but like, I don't know.
That's suspicious. Kitchen knife, huh? Well, looks like we have some people to investigate more after this. Thank you. Hey! Say thanks to me. I'm the one who identified the kitchen knife. Oh, right. Thanks, Joseph. Anyway, I want to go backstage and look for a bit more. Maybe there's some clues back there. Right. You mind if we go backstage?
Not a problem at all. And we'll keep an eye on you. I think Tails actually back there too.
Really? Okay. We'll let him know. We'll see. Thanks, guys. Come on, guys. Later.
Happy trails.
So this is the backstage, huh? Uh-huh. I've been back here a few times already with, helping set up and all that stuff. Yeah. I was only here when, me and Tails first investigated. Speaking of which, where is Tails? He should be around here somewhere. I'm up here. Huh? Eh? Hey, guys. Oh, hey, Tails. What you doing up there? I'm investigating this place. I need to make sure every nook and cranny is searched. We need to find as much evidence as we can. Yeah, you're right about that. Anything up there? Actually, it does seem so. From what I can see, it seems like a few sandbags are missing from up here, and I think one of them was moved. What? Hey, there was a sandbag near near where everyone else was, and that big pile of stuff. There was also a sandbag near Mari. You think they're connected? It's possible. I think at least one of the sandbags must have fallen from up here, and maybe something triggered, because I found there was a timer on the release thing. You mean on the release rope for one of the sandbags? Yeah. That's odd. I don't know what it means, but maybe it has something to do with why the sandbag is near Mari's body. Alright, thank you, Tails. Anything else? I'm about to check the breaker, but there is something you might want to see backstage. It's a bit suspicious. What's backstage? Huh? Another skateboard? Wait a minute. Joseph, I thought you said you didn't have a spare skateboard with you. I didn't. That's why I went into the storage room. Oh, so this is the one you got from the storage room? No. You saw me run out. I didn't have a skateboard in my hand.
So then why is this here, Joseph? It makes you look incredibly suspicious.
I'm not the culprit. They're just trying to frame me. Yeah, Boo, I don't think he's the culprit. We have to take in every bit of evidence into account, Junior. I don't want to suspect Joseph either, but I'm right here, you know. Junior. For now, let's just take this skateboard into account. We don't want to jump to conclusions, right?
Right. I'm not jumping to conclusions. I'm just saying it's awfully suspicious, Joseph.
Think what you want, but I'm not the killer. I promise you that.
I believe you. For now, we'll take this evidence into account. It must have just been placed back here just to frame you.
Alright, thanks, dude.
I do want to ask this, Joseph. We might have already asked this. I don't know. I'm getting a little scatterbrained, but what were you doing after you entered the storage room?
It's just as I said, dude. I entered, was looking for another skateboard to do my act on when it came up. Then, before I could find and get one, the power went out. I didn't know what was happening, so I hid in my shell. I didn't move at all until I saw that the lights came back on. Once they did, I heard that weird body discovery announcement, and I rushed out, and I saw Maury's body. I didn't grab anything.
Is there any proof?
Dude, go in there or something. There's like a big mess. Okay. Oh, it does appear. This is where the skateboards are. Did you knock anything over? Yeah, I think I knocked over like 3 baseballs and some like bongos or something. Okay, that checks out. Don't want anyone to trip, so I guess I'll just remember this. Okay, it seems like you're telling the truth. Well, at least you somewhat believe me. Or you could have caused that mess. Dude! Calm down, guys. I think that's all we need to look for backstage. And... Huh? What is it? Nothing. Never mind. What was it? Call me weird. I thought I saw some grass or something. Grass? Dude, we're in a gym in a enclosed building. Why would you see grass? I don't know. Maybe I'm just tripping. Anyway, I think that's all for backstage. Let's go check out my Tails. Let's climb up upstage. Okay. Tails, you find anything? Yeah, a couple of things actually. What? Wait. What's that ladder doing there? I thought you didn't need stuff because you can fly. That's what I found. It's one of the things I found. In the upstage area, I found this ladder. Someone must have used it to get up to the circuit breaker because it is quite hard to get up to. That's odd. I remember us using that during our, prep for the stage, but we put that back in the storage room. Yeah, I remember it too. I don't remember it being here. It's oddly suspicious, don't you think? Yeah, it is. Something we should take into account. Not only that, I was looking at the breaker here, and someone was messing with it. What? Someone had tampered with it so that way all the lights in the gym would go out on a timer. And then it's also connected to that spotlight that shone on Maury. Interesting. Before I make note of that, Tails, I have a question. What's up? The blackout. Everything that happened. Weren't we, the only ones who knew that the blackout could, go throughout the entire gym? Well, we told everyone that there was a blackout, that there was a breaker that could turn the lights off in the gym. I don't think we ever specified it could turn off all the lights in both the gym and the gym storage room, making it pitch black. You never told anyone this? Nope. I see. Only the people who were in the gym at that time would know. Interesting. So, that limits it down then. But then again, I guess someone could have figured it out on their own or just made assumptions about it. Let's not jump to conclusions. Right. There's just one small thing I do want to ask you, Tails. Shoot, fire away. You upgraded Iona's handbook but didn't tell us? Oh, right. I told her to keep that quiet because I didn't know if it was against the rules and Monokuma would punish me or something. So I just decided to keep it quiet and let her do it that as her will. I think it's fine now because Monokuma hasn't done anything to me yet, but I'm just a bit scared. I see. Thanks, Tails. That was a lot of information. No problem. Anytime. Well, I'm gonna go look elsewhere. There might be some more clues and testimonies we need to ask. I'll see you later. Later, Tails. So, we got a lot of useful information. What can we conclude? What we can conclude is that the blackout definitely has something to do with the murder. What is it, Boo? It's just something else now I've noticed. It took a bit and just looking around everywhere here and over there just to know, but everything is clean. Huh? What do you mean, dude? Yeah, what do you mean? How was Mari killed? She was stabbed, right? Exactly, that's what the Monokuma file says, and that's what Magolor's autopsy can confirm. But what happens when someone stabs someone else? This is a trick question. They die. Yes, but blood comes out of the person that gets stabbed. And where would that blood splatter? On the killer. You're right. Do you see what I mean? No, I got a good look at everyone when the lights came back on. No one had blood on them. The only person that had blood on them was Mari, and I guess now Link. But even so, that's so suspicious. No footprints, nothing, no blood on anyone. It's almost as like no one could have stabbed her, or at least they washed it off quick. Guys, do you think Mari could have stabbed herself? Dude, that's crazy. I'm just saying. It seems like the only way. We don't even know that much about the kitchen knife yet. We still have to ask Sayori about it. You're right. Speaking of people that aren't here right now, do you think Ludwig could be the killer? What? Maybe. Dude, no, there's no way Ludwig could be the killer. I'm sorry, dude, but he was the only one not at the party. It's super suspicious. Wait, but he came in like right after the body discovery announcement played. That at least means he was nearby, which means he was definitely near the body. No, maybe he came. Maybe he actually took my invitation and wanted to come. I highly doubt it. And besides, there's no way to prove it. And even if we ask him, I wouldn't believe him. There's no harm in asking him. And if only Link was here, then maybe he would at least help us confirm it. Such a shame. Darn it, why did Link have to die? Whatever, he's still our primary suspect, at least in my eyes. And who's the second one, me? I'm not gonna answer that. Dude! Okay, enough joking around, you guys. I do agree that is suspicious, Boo, and something we should definitely take note of. And I also agree that the blackout definitely has something to do with the murder. And bringing that point back to you, Boo, to your point, Boo, how did the culprit manage to not only stab Mari without getting blood on them, but maneuver their way past everyone else without getting seen or touched or even got to the stage without any light, stab Mari, and then not getting blood on them, and all in complete darkness? Yeah, if only someone could see in the dark. You're accusing me now? Well, that's you two. Guys, calm down. We trust each other, right? Right. Yeah, we trust each other. Good. Now come on. There's a few more people we need the testimonies of. Maybe then we'll be able to piece a bit more of this puzzle together. Right. Alright, let's go. I think that's most of, if not all, the evidence we can get in the gym. I mean, I don't know what else we can get from here. We scoured all the evidence. There's nothing else. Yeah, I guess we should go look for the people who we haven't talked to yet or left the gym. Wait. What is it, dude? Joseph. That thing over there. And the ladder. There's a common factor in both of them. What? Both you and Tails said that those items weren't there when you all went for dinner, right? Yeah, well, I definitely know that wasn't there before we went to dinner. I was one of the people who cleaned up, and I was like one of the first people to leave. And the ladder was there too. What are you thinking, Junior? How did this all happen? There's no way anyone, if those things weren't there when you all went to dinner, and then they appeared when we all entered the gym for the party. Someone must have put them there and set all this up when we were at dinner. And the only person who wasn't at dinner was Ludwig. I remember it clearly. Yeah, this is making him look really guilty. We'll have to find him to find out. For now, we need to take that into account. The time frame, maybe dinner has something to do with it. Okay. Let's go. Well, look who it is. Oh. Fuck. It's you guys.
It's the Three Stooges.
Boo, Joseph, and Junior. Hey!
To what do I owe the pleasure?
What are you doing?
I've been looking around. Nothing too bad. But nothing to really help with the murder, I don't think.
Well, then you can help by answering some questions of ours.
Oh, joy. I have to answer shitty questions. Okay, what do you want?
Mimi, there's something that's been all of our minds. Even all the party planners have said it. It's Mari performing. Everyone says that you were supposed to go up and perform first. And it was then Mari who actually did first. You even announced it at dinner time. Why didn't you go up first?
I don't have to tell you that.
Why? Because you're the culprit? Because you have something to do with Mari's murder?
Shut your mouth, you dumb turtle. I have nothing to do with this.
Then why did you not go up first like everyone's been saying you should have?
Well, it's
what?
You wouldn't believe me even if I told you. It just makes me look so fucking suspicious.
So you have evidence.
Possibly.
And it makes you look guilty?
Maybe.
Mimi, this evidence could be important. It could help us narrow down the killer. Tell us. We don't care if it makes you look guilty. Tell.
Okay, fine. You really want to know that badly? Fine. But if I get accused and we vote wrong in this fucking trial and I die because of your stupid questioning, I will actually end you before that stupid bear does.
Okay, geez, don't need to get nasty. Just tell us what we want to know. Why did you and Mari seem to have... Well, why did Mari go up first and you didn't?
It's because I asked her to switch places right before dinner ended.
Huh? You what?
Yeah, you heard me. Right when we were all going to the party, I stayed back with Mari and I simply asked her if I could go last instead and she can go first.
Why would you do that?
Because I want it to be the grand finale. Okay, fine, you want the honest truth? Fine, maybe I can get some pity points. I was honestly just not confident enough in my abilities to go first yet. I was still scared of those videos and all that other stuff.
All the practicing in the world couldn't make me forget about those darn videos. So, I needed some time to mentally prepare before I went on. So, I went up to Mari before we all went to the gym, and then I asked her if we can swap places. She would go first, and I would go last. Therefore, and it also worked in her favor, mainly because she would get to get that heavy piano onto the stage first, and then we can just get it off without doing it later.
Oh, really? And you expect us to believe this?
It's the truth!
Wait a minute, guys. I do think I remember both Mimi and Mari talking before we all went. Or at least I saw Mimi go up to Mari right before we all went to the gym. Now that you mention it, I think I did too.
See?
But we have no proof that's what they're talking about. Let's believe Mimi for now.
I don't know if she's the killer yet, but I think what she's telling us is true.
Thank you.
Wait. If what Mimi's telling us is the truth, then this could just flip this murder all on its head. What is it, Junior? Nothing. I think I just made a little bit of a breakthrough in the case, but nothing I can say for certain yet. We'll discuss about it if it comes up in the trial.
For your information, Mimi.
Thanks. I can't tell for certain if you're innocent completely or not, but I'm glad you at least told us something.
Don't mention it. Anything to help prolong my own life. I'm not so tacky as just to murder. I have standards.
Alright, well, we'll take your testimony into account. Thanks, Mimi.
Whatever.
Wait, she mentioned something else that I think we should take a note of. What? The motive videos. Oh, right. Yeah, the motive videos.
You realize I'm right fucking here. You don't need to whisper.
Shh, this is a boys-only conversation.
Fuck you.
Guys, calm down. You can join the conversation. And I do agree with you, Joseph. We should take into account the motive videos. For all we know, those motive videos could be the killer's reason for doing all this. We did get them earlier, and this murder does seem rather quick. Quick and organized, if I say so. Yeah, I mean, if those videos do have something to do with why the murder happened, then I guess I understand a bit. I'm not excusing the killer's actions. They still killed someone, but those videos showed our most important person in danger. Who was in yours, dude? It was my dad. And Kamek, I think, was the one recording the video. What about you guys? Who else would it be? Meloetta. And I think my brother was recording. Bula was mine. And I think her dad was recording.
Why should I tell you?
Mimi, we're not asking you to do anything. You clearly just want the attention.
Fine, maybe you'll get off my chest.
My best friend from my old days, Nastasia. She was in my video, along with a little green plumber.
What? Luigi? You know Luigi?
It's a long story. And that bastard Chunks was recording. I hope they're okay. Wow, Mimi. Whatever. I'm done here, and I gave you my testimony. I hope it helps. Whatever. I'm leaving.
Yeah, it did. I think it did. And I also take the motive videos into account. Is that it in here? I think it is. Huh? Boo, where are you going? Huh? Guys, there's a secret passageway here. What? There is? Yeah, and I think it leads to outside the gym. Oh my god. Wait, so that means... What was that?
No. Don't go back there.
What? Monokuma? What are you doing here?
Oh, you know me. I'm here to play Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. What the fuck do you think I'm doing? I'm preventing you from going into an enclosed area.
An enclosed area? What do you mean by that?
What I mean by that is, this passageway is reserved for me, and only me. None of you participants, nor anyone else, has access to it other than me. Entering it without any permission or with me seeing you is direct violation of the rules. You can't enter unmarked areas, you know.
Okay, I guess. But the killer could have...
I'll just say this right now. You can tell as many people as you want this. That passageway has nothing to do with this murder. So all the theorists watching don't actually think about this in any way. We just wanted to point this out.
Well, I feel like you broke a wall that I'm not privy to, but whatever. So you're saying it has nothing to do with the crime in any way? Mari's killer didn't do it? Use it in any way? Nothing?
Nope. That's a bear's promise. And I can promise you that.
While you're here, Monokuma, before you go, I have a question. If there's evidence relating to anything Link knew, if we were to ask you about it in the trial, would you be able to confirm it? After all, you do want things to be fair, right? Link could have had information that could easily have solved this case, or at least point us in the right direction. Or maybe his information is the only thing that allows us to solve a case. Yeah, he could have known something, and since you killed him, that information's out long gone. So, if we asked you if something he knew, would you confirm it in the trial, or would that be unfair?
Well, I guess it would depend on the circumstances. I've already confirmed to you that Link isn't the killer. And, you know, this is your first trial. I'll let you slide. It is my fault that Link is kind of dead. Well, it's his fault for attacking me, but, you know, tomato, tomato. So you have your Monokuma information. If you want to know anything about Link, you may ask, but only during the trial.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, remember, don't go in there. Bye! Your time is almost up.
Oh shit, our time is almost up? Oh god, we gotta hurry. We still have a few more people we need to talk to. Yeah, but now we at least know that Link might have some information. If he does, we can ask about Monokuma about it in the trial. Right. Alright, come on, we're done in the gym. We need to go look at some other places. Right, let's go. Come on guys, we only have a few minutes. We don't know how much time we have left, and Monokuma said time's almost up. Right, look who it is. Rather interesting. Huh? Oh, it's you. Ludwig! It's you. What are you doing? What else? Investigating. It's what smart people will do. What have you been doing? Playing Rig Around the Rosie? No, we've also been investigating. And we just finished in the gym. I was heading there myself. If you'll excuse me. Hold on, blue-haired bitch. We have some questions we need to ask you. What do you want? We'll make it quick, Ludwig. You were the only one who wasn't at the party. Where were you at the time of the blackout? I assume that means when the commotion happened that me and Link heard. What? I was outside the gym when the murder happened. Link could have attested to that. You could be lying, you know that, right? Link's dead and we have no way of confirming. Well, I guess we could, but we don't know if it's true yet. Believe what you want. It's the truth. Okay, but why did you come here anyway? I thought you didn't want to be with us. You were the only one who wasn't at dinner and no interest in the party. Oh, no interest? I was invited because I thought there would be some piano and poetry. He actually did come because of that. Yeah? So what if there was? Am I not allowed to indulge in some of my interests? Where were you when before and during, like, the setup for the party, dinner, all that? Simple. I was in my room. Junior can attest to this. I did see him in his room once. You don't know what he was doing after you saw him and before that. He could have entered his room right as you knocked on that door. Also, he's a wizard, sorcerer, whatever. He could have used magic. He could have done something.
Remember, my abilities are limited. If you want someone who has most of their magic intact, the shapeshifter is the one to blame.
She's not off the hook either. We still have her as a major suspect.
And you are too. Well, do what you want. I've given you all the information I have.
And I hope that we don't die on your watch, Junior. Goodbye. Ludwig! It's fine. I think we got enough information out of him. I guess. So he was outside the gym with Link. Yeah, but we don't have any way to confirm it yet. Only Link knew about it, and you guys don't trust Ludwig. You do? I think I do. Ugh. Well, if it is something that only Link knew, then we can ask about Monokuma about it in the trial, since he just said we could do that. I guess so. For now, let's take Ludwig's information into account. Okay, fine. For now, we have to hurry. We have to also investigate now the kitchen, which the knife supposedly came from. Right, let's go.
Oh boy, that was some good food. Now I'm gonna go take a shit.
Hey, Karen.
What do you all want? I'm busy. You're taking a fucking shit. And I'm using the time how I want. Monokuma said I could.
You're not. You know what? I didn't expect you to be helpful. Just answer some questions.
Oh, is this interrogation? I plead the fifth.
You can't. Whatever. Okay, Karen, just a few questions, real quick.
Fine, whatever.
What were you doing during the party planning setup? Did you move anything around after dinner or before dinner?
Yeah, I'm focusing on my routine. It's called Day in the Life of Me.
She was shouting a bit loud when we were setting up performances, so I think I might attest to that. Okay, and what about before the performance?
I was eating. Yum, 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 yum.
Ooh, boy, you should taste some of those early foods, but I ate some of them, so yeah. Y'all done? After shit, bye. What, was that information even useful? I don't know. Anyway, let's just go into the kitchen and end this right now.
Jeez.
Sayori?
Oh, hey, Junior. What's up?
Sayori, what are you doing here?
Oh, just looking for clues. I thought there might be something in the kitchen.
I mean, there is something related to the kitchen, but you just left. Why did you? You hiding something?
No.
What is it?
Why did Mari have to die?
Huh?
She just wanted everyone to feel better after those motive videos. And someone just took her life. Do you know how sad that is? Someone took her away from all of us.
Sayori, she was all of our friend too. She didn't deserve to die. We'll figure out who did this. Yeah, we will, but we need to ask you some questions.
Boo, what? Oh, okay. Sure.
First off, I want to check something. This is where the knife usually goes, and it's gone. It's the same kitchen knife.
Huh? Oh, you noticed it?
You knew it was gone?
Well, I kind of did. It was a bit before dinner, and we kind of just I thought someone needed it for food or something, so that I didn't mention it. I'm sorry.
So it was gone?
I think it was gone. I disappeared around either during dinner or like maybe before. I don't know. I was busy cooking with the kitchen going in and out, and people were also going in and out, and it was really confusing.
People were going in and out? I guess. At least now we know the knife probably came from here. The problem is, when did the killer take it? We'll figure that out sometime when we get into the trial. Sayori, I just have a few more things to ask. You said some people came into the kitchen. Do you think they could have taken the knife? If you do, who came in? They could be suspects.
Oh, maybe. People came in. I think Sayori and Fiore. Not Sayori. That's me. I'm stupid. I think Pearl and Fiore came in once or twice. Yeah, no, they only came in once. Isabel came in a few times to check on me. Mari came in a few times to check on me with cooking. Karen came in because she wanted to nibble at the food, which she did, unfortunately. Ludwig came in at one point to get some lunch, and that's all I saw of him. And maybe I think like Mimi, Tails, Baby. A lot of people came in. I think almost everyone except maybe like you three.
See, so nearly everyone came into the kitchen at some point.
I could confirm it. Think about it. If I think about it, I could tell you more about it later, but for now, I just don't know.
I see. Thanks, Sayori. That information could really help us.
I'm glad it does. If it does.
All right, take it into account. The knife, the ladder, the escape. How did the culprit do all this? Do all what? I think we said this before in the gym, but I just need to say it again. How did the culprit do all this? All the big items, the heavy items. How did they hide it all in plain sight? And we never knew. How did they move everything in plain sight? This is impossible. We would at least see something. At most, the knife sticking out of like someone's clothes if they'd taken it.
Maybe a Koopa? I know, I'm not accusing you, but can you hide it in your shells?
We can, but even still, that knife was really big. Even if that explains how someone hid the knife, there's moving that ladder you said, your skateboards, all that other heavy stuff, and especially the sandbags. How did the culprit hide all this and move them? It would have to be someone strong, right?
Well, if you want my opinion, the strongest people here, physically at least, in terms of raw muscle, I'd say it'd have to be either, Karen, or maybe Mimi, since she's a shapeshifter and she can change into someone strong, like Karen.
It's a possibility, and something we do need to take into account. But I'm sure everything will come together soon enough. Yeah, you're right. Well, yeah, I guess you're right. But now what? I think we're almost nearly done. I think now all that we need to do is...
So, I'm getting tired of waiting. What say we just get started, It's time for the long-awaited class trial! Now then, allow me to appoint a proper location for the proceedings. Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon!
Is it time?
I think it is. We have to go to the trial now.
I don't want to. I really don't.
Don't worry, Sayuri. We'll figure out who did this. Not just for you, and not just for everyone who loved and cared for Mari, but for her herself. We'll figure out who killed her. And we'll avenge not only her, but Link, that died, who was trying to stop all of this. You guys ready? Ready as we can be. Hopefully all the evidence we've gathered can help, and is enough to solve the case. Right.
Well, I'll see you there.
Ready, guys? Ready. Yeah, let's solve this case together. Let's go. We all joined forces, and we all walked over to where the announcement told us to go. We all approached the big doors near the gym's entrance, and once we entered, everyone was already there. Everyone's already here. Yeah, it looks like it. Is everyone here? I just said that. Junior, Joseph, Boo. Hi guys. Yeah, everyone's here.
It's almost time. It's almost time for us to do this trial. Woo! I hope that everything goes good. Otherwise, we'll get hit like a gigavolt havoc. Or worse, a 10 million volt thunderbolt.
Stop saying random words. This is a matter of our lives here. I'm not gonna die here.
I don't want to die either, but someone has to die. Someone killed Mari.
I'm not dead. I'm sorry, it was a slip of the tongue. Jeez, woman.
I'll be shocked if we even solve this case. We have a bunch of idiots here.
Yeah, not to mention, an infant and a child.
Hey, I help solve this case too, you fat ag.
Excuse me?
Fiore, don't say such language.
She's been saying it a lot lately. Don't you find that suspicious?
No, I've been just listening to all of you say stuff like that.
See, a lot of you are just influencing her. Uh-huh.
So, what do we do now?
I'll tell you what you do now. You get on the fucking elevator, and so I can send you all down here to the trial grounds. So move, you three!
You heard him. Ready, guys? Ready. As we each took our places in the elevator, I could see us all glancing at each other. Because One of us here is responsible for taking the life. Once I stepped onto that elevator, the gates closed. The doors then closed after, and the elevator then began its descent. The elevator then started its descending. Its descent was descending for a while. Everyone was mostly silent. It was just the loud rumbling of the elevators. Cables.
So, how far do you think this goes? I don't know. It's still going. We've been going down for like a minute now.
This is starting to scare me, dude. I don't like tight spaces. You're a literal turtle that goes in a shell. It's, normal fear.
A weird one.
I don't know how much longer this is gonna be. I just want this to be over.
I hope they never have to solve a murder. It's okay, Pearl. I'm sure everything will be fine. Right? We'll solve who did this.
For everyone's lives, and especially mine. I hope you can, especially when we have idiots here.
Excuse me? Let's not fight before the trial starts.
And then, as soon as we said that, the elevator gates, the elevator stopped, and the gates opened.
Please make your way over there to the class trial grounds.
Oh, I guess we have to go this way. Let's go. We all made our way to where Monokuma directed us, and what we saw was... What is this place?
It's the class trial grounds, of course. When you said trial, I was thinking of court, but I didn't think an actual courtroom-like setting like this. And under a school? So far beneath? What even is this fucking place at this point? All will be answered in due time. It's time for the trial to begin. Everyone, please take your assigned seats. The seat with your name is where you shall sit. And then, once you all sit down in your seats, the class trial will begin!
All did as Monokuma instructed us to. He told us to take our seats with our assigned names. That's exactly what he did. One by one, we each went to our seats, and we were all silent, with, I bet, one thing running through everyone's mind. And that thing being... someone here is a murderer. Mari, the ultimate pianist. She was the person trying to keep everyone together. She tried to lead everyone. She wanted everyone to just forget about those videos for now. And someone took advantage of that. Someone murdered her. And someone had to murder her for some reason to get out. Even if they didn't know about the trial, they still went through with the murder. And because of that, Link lashed out, and Monokuma killed him. But even though we know who killed Link, which was Monokuma, the one who murdered Mari, I don't want to say it, but one who murdered Mari, it was one of us. One of the 14 remaining students of Hope's Peak. Why? Why did they commit the murder? Not Mari, of all people, who was so kind, who wanted nothing like this to ever happen. Why did this happen? I just keep asking that, but will I even get my answer? Excluding me, there are 13 possible suspects for who the murder of Mari could be. I hope all that investigation time was worth it, because I really hope we got all the evidence we need to convict her killer. Because if we don't, all of us will die, and the Blackened will get to rope free and graduate from this killing school life. That's why it's so important for all of us. It's up to all of us to solve this trial of truth and lies, death and despair, hope and despair, lies and deceit, pain and sorrow. We have to survive. It's time for our first class trial.